Hello there. A warm welcome to Thursday's programme with me, Anne Davis. Thanks for your company. Well, first tonight, a former University of Nottingham academic has been sentenced to 4.5 years in prison after being found guilty of conspiring to commit female genital mutilation. Emad Kaky, who's 47, had arranged for a young girl to be subjected to a procedure described as horrific and barbaric. Well, the prosecution at Nottingham Crown Court is the first of its kind and has been described as a landmark case. Sarah Hawley has more details.
Nottingham Crown Court was told that 47-year-old Emad Kaky arranged for a young girl to travel from the UK to Iraq, where she would have been subjected to female genital mutilation and also forced into marriage. Well, Kaky, who studied at the University of Nottingham and had been working there when the offences came to light, was found guilty last month of 2 charges: conspiracy to commit FGM and forced marriage. His plans in 2019 were uncovered by a witness who arranged for the girl to be safely returned to the UK. He was reported to police and WhatsApp messages revealed the extent of his plans. Well, the Crown Prosecution Service called this a landmark case which sent a strong message to offenders.
During the trial, we presented evidence that the defendant considered this behaviour to be normal. The law is clear. There is no place for this unacceptable, abhorrent practice in society.
The judge in today's case, Nirmal Shant, said she accepted there was an element of cultural pressure behind Kaky's offences, but she called FGM a barbaric practice and a serious crime which involved deliberate physical mutilation, usually inflicted on women who were young and vulnerable. Well, a charity which works with victims says it causes lifelong physical and psychological problems.
Female genital mutilation is one of the most harmful and extreme forms of gender-based violence. It leaves girl children at a very young age with physical impact, and then they carry this physical impact into their adulthood later on when they're a woman, and they die with this physical impact. And it also has very harmful mental health impacts.
FGM has been a criminal offence in England and Wales since 1985, but this is only the 3rd FGM conviction. And what's particularly interesting is that this is the first time a person has been convicted of conspiracy to commit FGM. The Crown Prosecution Service's national lead in this type of honour-based abuse said the case demonstrated the support for victims.
It's absolutely barbaric. With what's happening to women and girls in this space. And the more we talk about it, the more we highlight these cases. And even though we've only had 3 convictions, they are such important convictions because they've come on the back of each other. And I think that is building confidence. Still a lot more for us to do and work across all the different criminal justice agencies to try and eradicate these awful crimes.
In Kaky's defence today, Nottingham Crown Court was told that he was of previous good character and a man who'd achieved respected academic accomplishments. The court was told this conviction had broken him. He'd been suspended from work, endured shame, and his health had been impacted. He was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison.